Hello Fina. So can you explain where we are now?
Teman-teman, kita berada di boat namanya Punting di Cambridge. Itu sangat terkenal sekali ya di sini. Biasanya kalau banyak student itu sangat ramai sekali. Dan pada saat sekarang ini student belum mulai masuk karena masih libur.
So behind we have the punter. Presumably it's called the punter, the man powering the punt. And the punt is operated because it's the punt is actually pushing against the bed of the river, because the river is not particularly deep here, and it's a very peaceful way, like I said before, a very peaceful way of travelling along.
The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, and you saw me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream.
So we're gliding along now by St John's College, and very soon we'll come to Trinity College, gliding along in a punt on the river, and it is very, very nice. It's the first time I've ever been on a punt, although I spent 3 years at university here, long ago, as you know, and it is absolutely marvellous, well worth the price. Pretty dear, of course, as we said before, but it's certainly worth the price. And now we're going under the bridge.
Our eyes met and you saw me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream. Forevermore we're living in that vintage dream. Where I had sometimes played chess, and when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore.
Kami masih berada di Punting ya, Punting di sungai.
Different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess, and when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love.
We're still travelling along, and down here is something called the mathematical bridge, what I recall. I think it was built originally without using any bolts or any steel at all down here.
The next table, you're whisking me. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, and you saw me, and forevermore I like to share that vintage dream. seem impossible to